Hey there, welcome to Homeroom. Homeroom is a 10 to 15 minute ritual that you can do solo or with friends. We definitely encourage you to do it with friends. It'll help to plan your day, prioritize your day and your week, organize your day and your week, and maybe most importantly, connect with friends. So again, definitely do this with people if you can. We do this as a 15-minute call every morning, a group of like 5 to 7 of us. So let's start. Let's begin by doing about 30 seconds of mindfulness meditation. So just staying right where you are and feeling your body breathe. Okay, so this is a Monday, or if you haven't set your weekly goals yet, let's do that first. And if you have, you can move on or just take a chance to review what you've done so far this week. So each week we start by setting 3 goals. These goals are things that if they get done, it's a good week. And so it doesn't always have to be 3, it can be less or more. But setting 3 like kind of concrete, bigger picture things that you want to get done by the end of the week. I will typically write these down on a Post-it and put it next to my computer and also put them directly onto my to-do list. I have a Kanban board, like a Trello board that I use to keep track of my life, and I just put it there. So let's take a minute, and yeah, just identify what wants to get done this week. And alongside your goals for the week, we like to set one non-work intention. So this is, as opposed to like a concrete thing you want to get done, this is really just a vibe. And so what's a vibe you want to bring into this week? For me this week, it's actually spending time with family because I spent a few days with my parents. But it can be anything. It can be, a little more dancing and movement. It can be eating meals more slowly or taking time for meals. And so whatever it is, just write it down. The first thing that comes to mind is great. So we're going to move on, but as always, you can pause if stuff hasn't gotten done. You can always pause this video. So let's move on to our task list for the day. And so here we take a look at what got done yesterday or last week or whatever, and kind of just assemble the list of things that you want to get done today. And in doing that, maybe setting one thing up as being the most important thing. And the most important thing being the one thing that if you get done today, it's going to be a good day. And so yeah, so we'll just take a minute or so and set up our to-do list. I'm going to close the window so you have less background noise. And so when we set up our to-do list for the day, especially as this becomes a practice, you'll get better. I definitely have. Get better at understanding what can actually get done in one day. Again, as this becomes a practice, it'll just happen naturally. You'll be like, oh, I didn't get all this stuff done. I should stop putting it on my daily to-do list. That was actually one of the hardest things for me and one of the biggest reasons this has been so transformative. So we'll wrap this up here. Again, you can pause at any point. Now we're going to schedule our days. And so here we take every single thing in the to-do list and we find a time for it during the day. Personally, I use Google Calendar, and I'll actually maybe do a separate video where I walk through all the different platforms and things you can use. But it can be a post-it note, it can be a book of some sort, scheduling book. But essentially, you want to block out what you're going to do, or rather, when these things are going to get done in terms of the times a day that they're going to get done. And so, the last thing here is maybe if you can schedule your most important thing a little bit earlier in the day, as early as you can, or any time where it's going to feel good to do. I really want to prioritize getting that most important thing done. So let's take a minute or so and just do a first pass of the schedule. With all this stuff, if you get done early, you're welcome to skip, or you're also welcome to just chill out. Maybe try resisting the urge to multitask or do other things and just allow yourself to be for a few moments. That's one of my favorite parts about this whole thing. And so as you are finishing up your schedule, I'll start to drop in a few things. The first is the first sort of pass we do with the schedule is also scheduling in things that are going to support you, things that are going to nourish you. So stuff like meals, breaks, walks, maybe habits like meditation or working out or whatever else you want to make sure you have in your day and you want to make time for it. And so as you start to get to close of your making of the schedule, do a pass and add in, the stuff that's gonna nourish you, and a nudge to take time for meals. It's so important to not, for me at least, to not eat a meal in front of a computer. Try to get outside if I can and enjoy just eating. The final nudge for your schedule is to schedule time for your non-work intention, or see how you might want to, at the level of your schedule, put your non-work intention into your calendar, into your schedule. And for me, the beauty of this whole process is knowing what I'm going to do when, and that way, at any given time, I can look at my schedule and say, okay, I know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I know that everything else I said I was going to do today has a time to be done. Of course, the day changes, things move, and things need to shift, and that's okay. It's one of the reasons I like Google Calendar, because I can just move things around. But at any given time, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and it can be helpful. It can be helpful to try to not move ahead, right? So if you get the thing that you're doing done early, like take the rest of your allotted time off. I think one of the big parts of the system is like keeping us from burning out or trying to do too much, and that's what it's great for. So we'll start to wrap up here. Hopefully at this point you've got a great schedule for what will hopefully be a great day. At this point, if you're doing this practice with other people, I'll shut up and y'all can do a quick share. And so the way we think about shares are, originally with my crew, it was like, what's your non-work intention and how is it showing up today? What's alive for you today in the neighborhood of your non-work intention? As we kept doing this process together, it just sort of turned into a quick anecdote, about our lives. So whatever feels right to share, don't overthink it. It's just like a quick, hey, what's up? This is me right now, to do with your friends. And yeah, to me, it's the nicest part about this whole thing is seeing people I like in the morning first thing and sharing a quick piece of my life, hearing a quick piece of their life. So I'll shut up. You can do this thing, this quick share. If you don't have a group, you should join us. We're gonna, we've got, I'm gonna start building out groups to do this with just anybody. And if you are using this when you close, just make sure you do a quick, if you remember, do a quick 30-second sit, just 30 seconds of mindfulness meditation. And of course, stop using this video as soon as you want. Our crew just sort of facilitates these popcorn style. No one owns it. We just sort of whoever wants to facilitate that day. And so, yeah, just wanted to share this. Thank you so much for doing it with us. Leave your email, join the community. I don't know what that even means yet, but I'm looking forward to connecting. So thanks and have a wonderful day.